Hey, so recently I monetized my channel, and I didn't really take it too seriously starting this channel, just doing it for fun. I'm still pretty much doing it for fun now, but I'm not like one of those people that, starts a YouTube channel and 2 weeks later they get 1,000 subscribers and all the watchtower criteria satisfied. It's not me. So 2020, I started the channel, and then I had a problem with my computer, and I lost interest in it. I got back into it. Um, I don't know, it's about 8 months ago. I'm having fun doing it. So finally, I met the criteria, all right? And that's great and all. But I had some issues, and I tried to follow it word for word. And if you're doing this and you're setting it up as an organization, not an individual, you might want to listen. So it seemed pretty hopeless about how I was going to do this, because basically during step 2 in Adsense, was stuck on uh, number 2, and that was an issue because they want to verify your identification, and I sent them my identification based on what I thought was right. So my business has a separate address from my driver's license, and right in the top it says they want all the addresses to um, match, and that's impossible because I don't live at work. And so I sent them criteria. I sent them my business good standing form. I got that. And I tried this. Like the first time it says ID verification failed. I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong? They don't tell you how many chances you have to do this right. If they do, I didn't read it. I didn't see it. And they don't tell you what's wrong. And it's really hard to reach out to anybody on YouTube. So you can get a chat bot, but that is just so frustrating that, uh, I can't even explain. A major mistake. I didn't know what I did wrong. And I'm trying to reach out, YouTube, get no response, no response. And I'm watching a lot of videos, and I did take away a few things from some of them, but a lot of them were kind of like hopeless, like, you're screwed. Once you do that, good luck. And that really isn't the case. So just last Saturday, I woke up, was at home, didn't have to go to work. So I said, I'm going to go out and look again. And I went into my AdSense account. I looked into troubleshooting. And then I found contact us, which I had contacted them, but I hadn't gotten any reply. And all of a sudden, I reached out to the contact section and, hello, I'm Chandler. Can I help you? I'm like, oh, I got somebody. It's great. I was not going to get interrupted, anything like that. So I discussed with him what my situation was, back and forth, back and forth. By the way, you can't talk to anybody on the phone at YouTube. It's impossible, just so you know. They don't do that. And I told him what my issue was, and you got to be very calm and patient. Told him, be patient. I'm not that fast of a typer. And said, no problem, no problem. So evidently what happened was, now I thought it was because my address for my business was different than where I live. That wasn't the case. I said, well, when you sent your copy of your ID, you sent the back side of the license twice. Now, I had sent that in the first place, and it didn't seem like it was, very clear. And I redid it, sent it as a JPEG, and I was trying to be really careful with it. I guess I did that. I don't know. But anyway, I was supposed to wait for an email. Nothing. A couple days went by, and I went in and checked my AdSense account, and all of a sudden, the little dollar signs were showing back in my videos when you're monetized, and a bunch of things came back. The balance I had already accrued came back. I'm like, wow, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. So basically, I had to re-verify my information. So I sent my good standing, my address to my business. Then that was verified. Then I went and uploaded the pictures of my ID correctly this time. Verified my home address. You have a second section to do that. That's what was confusing with that. So I did that. That was good. Like, yes. All right. Finally. Then they sent me, I went in and entered my information where I wanted payments to come into. I did that. They made a deposit for a set amount. I had to wait for the deposit. Once I saw it in my account, then I verified the amount. That part of it passed. Now I have one more process to go through. It's wait for a PIN to show up in the mail. So when I get that, then I enter that in. I'm assuming that's the end of it. But if you're doing this and you've met the criteria, just be really careful. Don't send them a message in large caps or anything like that. They'll help you out. Just be nice, and it's going to happen for you. So I'm excited. I want to build my channel. I want to share all my information with you, with my videos. I want to be fun and have you get something out of it. I've gotten a lot out of YouTube from other creators out there that have helped me in my line of work, and I really want to help them as well. Really appreciate you, and have a great Christmas, holidays. You're the best. Thanks for watching.